ages, thank you for coming back to our channel. We really appreciate it.
Okay, so there has been some questions on what the difference between foster care and adopting is.
The full question yesterday was from Stower's family of 5. What is the difference between foster care versus adoption? And what made you decide to foster care over adoption? So Kalyn is going to take it away because she is a much better explainer than I am.
Okay, so foster care is when the parents, either they are going through a hardship and they get their water cut off, or they have issues with drugs or abuse or neglect. And so they get, for us it's called DSS, Department of Social Services, I think. They will get that organization called on them, they come out, they investigate, and if they find that the home that the children are in is not in their best interest, if it's not safe, then they get removed from the home. So they get put in foster care. So foster care is temporary. The parents, in order to get them back, if it's something like drug related, they have to go to classes. They're required to go to classes and rehab and all this stuff in order to get their children back. And I don't know what steps they have to take if it's just like neglect and stuff. A lot of times I think if it's neglect, they don't ever get them back. But so foster care is the temporary placement of a child. They can either get put into a foster home or they can be put into a group home. Adoption, from what I understand, it's usually with infants, because I don't really hear too many times of people putting up their 10-year-old for adoption. Like, you just hear about people giving up their babies for adoption. So adoption, from what I know about it, if you go through an adoption agency, the agency will ask you and your partner to put together a portfolio, so like pictures, some information about yourselves, what you enjoy doing, a little bit about your family, and things like that. Then a mother, when they decide that they are going to put their child up for adoption, they look through those books. So then the birth mom will choose you, and that's it. A lot of times they're still pregnant, so you can be there for the birth if they let you. But that's adoption. Adoption tends to be expensive because it's usually like a private adoption, and you're paying the agency that's helping you get matched with the parent, and then you're paying lawyers' fees and everything. With foster care, it's free. We're not paying anything to do foster care. And then when we hopefully are able to adopt out of foster care, that is usually free as well.
So in order to adopt out of foster care though, it has to be a pretty bad situation. It has to be a situation where the state is not going to let the child go back with the parents.
Right.
So whether that's drug abuse or neglect, like she said, it has to be a pretty rough situation. So there's a lot of things to both of them. There's a lot of aspects to both of them, and we had to talk about that early on. You know, were we willing to take on a child that, you know, might have anger issues or might have, you know, other issues of any kind because of neglect or because of parents using drugs and things like that. That is the difference. Now, why we chose foster care over adoption.
Adoption can take a really long time. It can take years for you to be matched with a family. And then the other thing is the cost, financially.
Yeah. We cannot afford it even close because it could be a lot of money to adopt. And so since foster care is free, that's a situation that we can fit into a lot better. And not to say that we're like broke or poor or anything like that. We're doing just fine, but we don't have buckets of money just sitting around waiting to give out to the state.
I think too, another reason why we chose foster care is I think that we are going to be really loving parents, and that's exactly what those kids need. Even if it's just for a little bit, they just need somebody to love them. Just love them, and I think that we're going to be able to do that. That we're going to be able to just love them no matter what.
I think I think that's 100% correct. We're going to be able to love on the kid no matter what. And that's what the kids need in foster care. Whether they go back to their parents or not, you know.
They need to know that somebody in the world loves them.
Yeah, someone cares. Someone out there is on their side. But another question was, well, not a question, but someone made the statement. They said, can children be given to you through foster care and then taken away? Yes, that is the case. And
actually, the whole kind of purpose with foster care is reunification with the birth parents.
Yeah.
That's kind of the idea. That's what foster care was kind of made for.
So it's a high risk for us. You know, it's a lot of giving, and it's a lot of emotions, and it's, you know, it has a high possibility of the child being taken away from us and given back to the family. Now, if it's a good situation, if it's a good family life, then yeah, absolutely. We want them to go back to their parents, you know. I mean, parents, everyone needs parents, right? But we've heard many stories where the kids get put back and everyone is holding their hands up like, are you freaking kidding me? Are you serious right now? And
that's why we're going through an agency.
Yeah.
Because they help, they are your voice.
Your advocate.
Yes. And they will go with you to your court hearings, and they will explain why it is better for the child to live with you than with...
But we will make vlogs that we keep private ourselves just for filing purposes. Just for like, the fact like, you know, the kid came in last night at 3 a.m. in the morning. We were placed with them at 3 a.m. We picked them up from the hospital. They have lice, they have this disease, they have that disease. We took them to the hospital, you know, and just kind of like tracking everything, tracking their progression, because what will be beneficial to you as a foster parent, us as a foster parent, is to see the child gradually getting better and better under your roof. Especially if they're coming from a place where maybe it's on the line, like if they should go back to their parents or if they should stay with you. So. Yeah,
that's what the lady was saying, because we were telling her, oh yeah, we make videos, and she's like, well, you can't show them, and we were like, no, we were not going to, but she was like, that's a good thing, because that can be your way of showing them, like, hey look, when they came to us at 8 months, they couldn't not even sit up on their own, and now they're walking, and they're talking, and they're feeding themselves.
Yeah.
Like, it just shows them how far they've come. And then, I think that the last question, because we were talking about the baby names, people were asking, can you change a foster child's name? You cannot change a foster child's name.
Yeah.
You can change their name when you adopt them. So if you get a newborn, the mother will name them, but you can call them a nickname, and then you can change their name when you adopt them if you do. Even if you get, you know, like a little bit older of a child, like 6, 7 months old, a lot of times they'll just go by a nickname, or you can just start calling a nickname, and then when you adopt them you can change it. You can definitely change a name. You cannot use the child's name or show their face on social media.
Or tell their backstory.
Or tell their history. So on social media, that's why we asked for names, because we were looking for nicknames to call the child on social media. So like, for instance, I'm talking about my husband. Oh, Robert, I cannot say, like if he were in foster care, let's just say you're in foster care, you're my foster child. I couldn't say, oh yeah, Robert, he had such a good day. No, you can't do that. You have to say, oh, little guy, or, you know.
Oh, Cricket, or
yeah, he had a good day. You can't call them by their name.
No. So, and that was my fault early on in the process of asking you guys to name. I didn't explain it very well. So guys, I hope that answers all your questions, at least for right now. We love questions, so keep asking them. We love that you guys are interacting with us and really want to know more, so that's awesome. Other than that, guys, we have a nursery reveal coming up. When's that gonna be, Kalyn? Because I teased you guys and you got mad at me.
I don't know, because I still want to get a few puzzles done, but I don't know when I'm gonna have time to do puzzles.
Let's do a puzzle right now. Do you like it when I smile like this? Or do you like it when I smile like this?
I'm so white.
Oh, that should be our thumbnail. All right, give me a big cheesy smile on 3. 1, close your eyes, shake it out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's natural.
I squint my eyes when I smile.
I squint my eyes too, and you know what? My eyelashes, they like are so long and they go down so far. It makes me look like I don't have eyeballs. I have to like open my eyes like this. Show the teeth. Trying to get a thumbnail here. Smile with your eyes. Hey. Hey. I'll get a thumbnail out of that. Go ahead.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it.
No. We gotta do more energetic. We gotta give me all your energy you got.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to
Cut. Okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to comment below if you have any more questions about foster care or even infertility. Leave it below, and don't forget to subscribe.